Few names shine as brightly in the realm of science as that of Ibn al-Haytham. Known as the father of modern optics, his groundbreaking work laid the foundations for many aspects of the scientific method and paved way for the future generations of scientists and thinkers. Born in Basra in present-day Iraq around 965 CE, Abu Ali al-Hasan, Ibn al-Haytham, or simply Ibn al-Haytham, grew up during a period of remarkable intellectual and cultural flourishing known as the Islamic Golden Age. This era, spanning from the 8th to the 14th centuries, saw the Islamic world become a beacon of knowledge, with scholars making significant advancements in various fields. Ibn al-Haytham's most significant contributions came in the field of optics. His magnus opus, the Kitab al-Manazir, or Book of Optics, written around 1011 to 1021 CE, revolutionized the understanding of light and vision. Unlike his predecessors who believed that vision resulted from rays emitted by the eyes, Ibn al-Haytham argued that vision occurs when light rays enter the eyes. He meticulously described experiments to demonstrate that light travels in straight lines and explained how lenses work to focus light. Ibn al-Haytham was born into a well-educated family, which played a crucial role in nurturing his early intellectual curiosity. From a young age, he showed a keen interest in learning, devouring texts on a wide range of subjects. His early education was likely conducted in local madrasas and masjids, where he was taught by some of the best scholars of the time. His formative years were spent studying the Quran and the Hadith, which provided a foundation in religious studies. However, it wasn't long before his interest expanded to encompass a broader spectrum of knowledge. He immersed himself in the works of ancient Greek philosophers such as Aristotle and Euclid, as well as contemporary Islamic scholars. This diverse educational background equipped him with a comprehensive understanding of mathematics, astronomy, medicine, and philosophy. Basra, a thriving center of commerce and culture, offered a stimulating environment for Ibn al-Haytham's intellectual growth. The city was home to extensive libraries and academies, where scholars from different parts of the Islamic world congregated to share and debate ideas. This vibrant scholarly community undoubtedly influenced young Ibn al-Haytham, fostering his analytical thinking and his desire to explore the natural world. By his early 20s, Ibn al-Haytham had already begun conducting his own experiments. His early work in mathematics and engineering demonstrated his innovative spirit and meticulous approach to problem solving. It was during this period that he developed his critical views on scientific inquiry, emphasizing observation, experimentation, and the importance of empirical evidence principles that would later define his groundbreaking contribution to optics. Ibn al-Haytham's curiosity and methodical approach set the stage for his later achievements. His early education and the intellectual milieu of Basra provided the perfect foundation for his future endeavors. This period of his life was not just about absorbing knowledge, but also about learning how to analyze, question, and seek out the truth, traits that would become hallmarks of his illustrious career. What set Ibn al-Haytham apart was his rigorous approach to experimentation and his emphasis on empirical evidence. His methodological innovations were a precursor to what we know as the scientific method. He insisted on verification through systematic observation and experimentation, an approach that would influence the development of science in both the Islamic world and the Renaissance of Europe. Ibn al-Haytham's work laid the foundation for future developments in optics and vision sciences. His theories were translated into Latin and studied by European scholars during the Renaissance. Notable figures such as Roger Bacon, Johannes Kepler, and even Isaac Newton drew upon his insights. His work on optics influenced the development of eyeglasses, cameras, telescopes, and microscopes, instruments that are crucial in today's scientific research and daily life. The principles of optics that Ibn al-Haytham discovered are still at the core of many technologies we rely on today. For instance, his understanding of light refraction and reflection is essential in the design of corrective lenses for glasses and contact lenses, helping millions of people around the world see clearly. His work also underpins the functioning of cameras and imaging systems, from the simple point-and-shoot camera to sophisticated medical imaging devices like MRIs and CT scans. His insistence of empirical evidence and reproducibility of results forms the bedrock of scientific research today. Every time a scientist conducts an experiment to test a hypothesis, they are following the footsteps of Ibn al-Haytham's pioneering work. Ibn al-Haytham's curiosity and intellect led him to Egypt, where he famously attempted to regulate the flooding of the Nile. Though this ambitious project was ultimately unsuccessful, it demonstrated his inventive spirit and deep understanding of engineering principles. However, it also led to his brief imprisonment by the Fatimid Caliph al-Hakim, during which he feigned madness to escape execution and devoted himself to scholarly work instead. Ibn al-Haytham suggested constructing a dam on the Nile River to control its floods, aiming to improve irrigation and prevent the destruction caused by annual floods. This ambitious proposal captured the interest of the Caliph, who ruled Egypt at the time, and he was known for his fascination with science and grand projects. Invited by the Caliph to Egypt to undertake this monumental task, Ibn al-Haytham soon realized that building a dam on the Nile was far more complicated than he initially thought. The technological and financial resources of the time were insufficient to complete such a large-scale project. Acknowledging the impracticality of this plan, Ibn al-Haytham faced a significant dilemma. Failing to deliver on his promise would likely incur the wrath of the unpredictable Caliph. To avoid severe punishment, he feigned madness, a strategy that led to his confinement rather than harsher penalties. He was placed under house arrest for about 10 years. This period of enforced solitude turned out to be incredibly productive for Ibn Haytham. Instead of halting his scholarly pursuits, he used the time to delve deeper into his research and write many of his important works. During his confinement, Ibn al-Haytham made significant contributions to the field of optics. Thus, while his imprisonment stemmed from a failed engineering project, it inadvertently provided him with the opportunity to advance scientific knowledge, cementing his legacy as one of history's greatest scientific minds. Beyond his contribution to optics, Ibn al-Haytham's legacy endures in the very fabric of scientific inquiry. We will now share a quote with you from Ibn al-Haytham's works. "The duty of the man who investigates the writing of scientists, if learning the truth is his goal, it is to make himself as an enemy of all that he reads and attack it from every side. He should also suspect himself as he performs his critical examination of it, so that he may avoid falling into either prejudice or leniency." Ibn al-Haytham's words remind us of the importance of critical thinking and skepticism in the pursuit of knowledge. His relentless quest for truth, coupled with his innovative spirit, set a standard for scientific rigor that continues to inspire scientists and scholars across the globe. Today, Ibn al-Haytham is celebrated as a pioneer whose contributions laid critical groundwork for the fields of optics, physics, and astronomy. His legacy is a testament to the enduring power of curiosity, critical thinking, and relentless pursuit of knowledge.